Have a good day, everyone. I hope all are doing well in their homes. So, today, myself, Gaurav Dabas, BSc Clinical Research. So, today I have choose the topic Project Life Cycle to provide a description in front of you. Let's begin with the topic. The contents which I am going to cover in this presentation is going to be first one, I will give a detailed description about what is a project, and then I will move to what is the project life cycle, what project life cycle is all about. Following it, I would be discussing about various phases of the project life cycle, and then I will try to describe some of the benefits or the significance of project life cycle. Then by concluding my presentation, I will keep some final thoughts in front of you regarding the project life cycle. Now let us begin. What is a project? What it is all about? A project is a series of tasks that needed to be completed in order to reach a specific outcome. Like in case we have some task to perform, it will be counted as a project. All of the activities which going to be utilized to perform that task comes under a project. For good project productivity, some teams break the project up into individual tasks so that they can manage accountability and utilize team strengths. By breaking into individual tasks, it helps them to perform and utilize their resources uh, beneficially, and it overall makes a project looks easier. Now, what is project life cycle? The project life cycle refers to the four-step process that is followed by nearly all project managers when moving through stages of project completion. Now, it is all about staircase. It consists of four steps which comes under project life cycle, which is needed in every case to complete a project. The project life cycle is the standard process by which teams achieve project success. Now we will be discussing these stages one by one. Here is a collective site of these stages. First one is the initiation. Second one is the planning, third one is the execution, and finally we will move to the closing stage of a project. Now, what is initiation? For the initiation phase to begin, a strategic need for the project or service must be recognized by upper management. So what is upper management here? It is the stage which handles all the project centrally. We can say that it takes all the decisions, budget stratification, and all of the purpose. All of the processes are done by the upper management. It is also known as the conceptualization phase. The conceptualization phase typically involves creation of the statement of work. It is the primary work that is going to be done under the initiation phase. Presenting the business case. It is presented by the upper management and it is discussed by some of the members of the upper management to decide to initiate a project. Creation of a business contract. Yeah, contract is the formal legal agreement that is made before initiating any project. Second one is the planning phase. Once management has given its permission or uh, said okay to launch a project, a more formal set of plans outlining initial goals is established. Now, under the planning phase, various processes are involved. It is the phase where we have to determine resource availability. Here, creation of a project budget takes place. Now it is the time to allocate task to certain resources. Now here planning phase initiates by deciding the budget of the project, determining the allocation of the resources and much of the needed information to carry the project stage by stage. Now the third one is the execution phase where we have to implement all of the plans to execute a final outcome. This is when the actual work of the project is performed. Required materials, tools, and resources are transformed to reach the project goals. During this phase, performance is continually measured to ensure the project is successful. One of the points that I want to mention here is at the beginning phase, like the planning phase, we set some goals uh, that is going to be followed and need to be completed during the execution phase where we can measure the success part of the project and where we are lagging uh, by defining the project goals. The execution phase typically involves strategic planning, implementation planning. Now, the final stage of a project life cycle is the termination. This phase begins once the project has been completed. The termination phase typically involves the disbandment of the project team. Here comes the time where the project team, which is decided to bring the outcome of the project, gets dissolved. Personnel and tools are reassigned to new duties. Resources released back to parent organization. Now some organization recruits some personnel or the resources for a specific project to get its outcome according to the specification of the personnels. Now this is the time when it comes to end and these are released back to the parent organization. Project transfer to intended users. Intended user means here it can be the upper management or the various stakeholders that are involved that are going to be affected from this project. Now we will be discussing about some of the significances of a project life cycle. First of all, it provides a structure, overall framework for a project delivery, what it all contains. Second one, it improves communication between team members. Now, if we have a proper framework to execute a plan to get an outcome, it will be very easy and a smooth communication will take place between the members. Third one, it enables progress to be tracked across the organization. It is a step-by-step process by which various measures are directly measured to know about the progress of the organization. It provides for the progressive evolution of a project. It enables structured reviews that support governance. It provides a structure for project delivery. Now, as I stated earlier, a proper framework has to be decided before starting a project so that our aim, our outcome can be defined easily for the delivery of the project. At the end, before I conclude this presentation, I will be giving some of the final thoughts. While the PMBOK and PMI, these are some of the management academics which gives an outline of a typical project. No two projects are the same, means every project is unique and temporary. No two projects are similar in any case. A good project manager, here the quality of a project manager matters in choosing the project, how to choose which processes, the various processes needed for the project to achieve that outcome that is prefixed. practically and pragmatism is the best approach to any project. Now, if we make the project and its processes complex, it will never be fruitful in any case. It is advised to keep it simple to achieve the best outcome. Now here I end my presentation. I hope I have delivered all the related topics which I promised to deliver. So thank you all.